Okay, so get yourself really comfortable in your position that you've chosen for relaxation. The ideal position is the posture that we know as Shavasana, so we lie on a firm floor, on a firm surface, hips and shoulders in line with each other, arms slightly away from the side of your body. It's an ideal posture to practice on a natural floor, natural ground. We'll start to look at grounding and earthing. It's nice. I do often think this is why holidays can make us feel so good, particularly if you go and lie on a beach, or if you go and have a picnic and sit down on the grass, on the ground, and lie down. You can actually give the weight of your body to the earth. Whatever position you're in, you do want to think about your alignments. You got your right and left side aligned. So ideally lie on the floor, just push into your heels, release your legs. Let your knees and your ankles roll out to the side a little. So you're not holding tension in your hips, your pelvis, you're just letting the legs release. Draw your chin towards your throat, lengthening the back of your neck. Have a swallow to relax your throat. Mentally scan your physical bodies, because scan through your body, see if there's anywhere that still remains tight. I want you to take 3 deeper breaths, 3 breaths that are deeper than you would normally take. So you're going to be taking a deep breath in, really feeling the sides of the ribs expand. And with your out breath, a longer out breath, letting go. You're going to do that 3 times. A really deep breath in, expanding, opening the ribs. And then with the out breath, letting everything go. And take your awareness down to your toes and check that your toes are releasing. Soften off around your toes, the soles of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs. Both of your legs are relaxing completely. And bring your awareness around your hips, your pelvis. Release all around your hips, your pelvis, the cheeks of your bottom. Soften all of your abdomen, creating space for your abdominal organs to function comfortably, healthfully, and smoothly. Release your chest, your ribs. And take your attention into your arms, your hands, your fingers. Softening your fingers and releasing off your hands. Softening your wrists, releasing your forearms. Softening your elbows, releasing your upper arms. Relaxing into your neck and your throat. Check that your teeth are not clenched. Release your jaw. Let your tongue rest softly behind your lower teeth. And release your cheeks, cheekbones, sides of your face around your ears, your eyelids, eyebrows, forehead, your scalp. So the whole of your physical body is resting. And to let your mind rest as well. Let the thoughts rest for now. learning to be fully present in this moment right now. And the emotions follow the thoughts. So if we can get to that point where the thought is centered on one thing, it's impossible to completely stop thought. We're not aiming to blank the mind or black out. But if the thought is all concentrated on one thing, the emotion will follow where the thought is. So a useful technique is to focus the mind, to use the conscious mind for the breath. Now that could be controlling the breath in and out and counting the breath. It can simply be watching the breath, being fully aware of each breath, each part of the breath as it's happening. So you're not waiting and watching for the next part of the breath, you're fully present. This is where I do find that in, 2, 3, really conscious with the pause, saying pause, and then let it all go, or breathe out, or let go, release. So for the next few minutes, the technique that I would use here is in, 2, 3, pause, feeling that hold, feeling that pause, and then out, let it all go with whatever phrase work for you, allowing yourself to release. And it might be as you're doing that, you become aware of tension in neck, shoulders, or different parts of your body whilst you're doing it. And then with the next out breath, you can focus on releasing that tension. Might be that you become aware of thoughts, you become aware of emotions. And I always think it's useful to think that you're not failing at the relaxation or meditation practice when you notice these thoughts or these emotions. You're aware, you're being aware. So those thoughts and those emotions are happening all day without you necessarily being aware of them. So at least you're being aware, you're catching them, but then you bring your awareness back to whatever it is that you are using as your conscious tool for your relaxation. In this case, the breath for the next few minutes. So bring awareness to how you feel right now. How does your physical body feel? Scan through your physical body and see how does your physical body feel. As always, there's no judgment, simply developing awareness. Notice any thoughts? What's going on in your mind? Your emotions, how you actually feel. In a few moments, the relaxation is going to be complete. For now, all that's necessary is just think about getting ready to move, unless you're choosing to stay in the relaxation, in which case, turn your sound off and ignore. If you're bringing yourself out of the relaxation, if you've got things to do this evening, you're going to become aware of your surroundings and any sounds that you can hear. I often do when it's nice weather. I've stepped up my yoga practice and be outside. It's quite strange, really, because there's all sorts of noise. There's people walking past, there's kids playing, there's cars going past. There's quite often a police helicopter going over the head as well. And then there's another layer that there's birds. There's lots and lots of birds singing in the trees around us, and there's all different sounds. And it really is true that it's what you give your attention to that you notice, because all those different sounds can be going on, but I can just focus on the birds and forget. We also have there's a lot of gardens sort of all back onto each other, and there's one particular neighbour who you hear every word of his conversation. There's another one who likes to play rock FM at all kinds of volumes, and interesting conversation. We're an interesting conversation.